Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. Saka here with a thank you video. 200 subscribers snuck up on me very quickly, and I just wanted to take this moment to thank each and every one of you who pressed that subscribe button, or if you haven't, if you've tuned in and watched some of my stuff but haven't subscribed, I still appreciate you. Thank you so much for tuning in. 221 subscribers as of now, and it was just a few weekends ago I was waiting to cross that 200 mark, and I recorded a bunch of videos. I did the Oculus Touch stuff, and as I was uploading, I wasn't even looking at the subscriber count. And today, I was seeing how my Oculus Touch videos were doing, and I noticed a lot of emails from YouTube saying that new subscribers were here. So I wanted to welcome you officially and say welcome to the channel. I hope you are enjoying what you are seeing, and it seems that you are. It'll be pretty cool to do sort of a retrospective of how far the channel has come, thanks to all of you. I started full-time February of this year. This year is almost over, thankfully. Only 2 more days left in 2016. But when I started in February, I only had 11 subscribers. The videos that I put out were not the best quality. I did what I could with what I had. I focused on Kerbal Space Program and a game called Gone Home that seemed to be pretty popular, but then work and school got involved, and I did not have time to record. And I didn't have enough time to continue recording until February of this year, when I got a new job, and that allowed me a lot of time to sit down, to record, to edit, and to upload. And I bought some accessories along the way, the GoPro that I record my vlogs from, and my Oculus Touch and Oculus Rift videos. The view of you that you see of me is from a GoPro. I bought this microphone as well because I knew if it sounded like it's recorded with a potato right off the bat, people would just not even bother. So I think this was a very good investment indeed. As of now, December 29th, 2016, as I am recording this, my most popular video, and my most popular series, although there's another one that's getting close, is the Hearts of Iron 4 Fascist Iraq playthrough. And I know many of you joined during that time, around June. Whenever I started playing Hearts of Iron 4, I did a playthrough on my own of Iraq, and I thought, how cool would it be to put this on YouTube? I put out a video saying, would anyone be interested in seeing an Iraq playthrough? And the one comment I had was, do a fascist playthrough. And I figured, okay, why not? And I did, and that seemed to really take hold, and not a whole lot of people on YouTube were playing as Iraq in Hearts of Iron 4. And I completed the series start to finish. We had a good run. I was playing on medium difficulty in Iron Man mode. I got some achievements, and that was a really, really fun playthrough, even though Russia stabbed us in the back and then made us communists, and then we broke away from the communist regime in a period of time where we were beaten. We didn't have an army, and and we said, you know what? We're fascist again, so let's just break away, and we did. Then we became part of the Allies. We became a democracy, but we got to see all 3 ideologies play throughout the game from start to finish, and that was really fun. But Hearts of Iron 4 Episode 1 has 3,000 views, and for a small channel like myself, that is just tremendous. I know people who have millions of subscribers get that in the first minute, but the fact that that video is 6 months old and it's got 30,000 views, and it's still consistently, I still see Hearts of Iron 4 Episode 1 be very popular every time I refresh the last 7 days. I look back at the week previous and see what series have taken hold. Hearts of Iron 4 Fascist Iraq is always number 1, and Episode 1 is always number 1. And with 58 likes, that is my most liked video, and not 1 dislike, which is a really good ratio. And I thank all of you if you have tuned in during that time and left a like. I really appreciate that, because when you look at YouTube and you look at Hearts of Iron 4 Iraq, my video is the first one to come up, and that does a lot for me as a channel, and I definitely see the benefits of that, because when people look for that specific thing, people see that, wow, this video's got 3,000 views. It must be pretty good. And then they tune in, and some like what they see. They continue on to episode 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. They just go right down the playlist, and I see the views tick up. In fact, my first 6 videos in order from views is Hearts of Iron Fascist Iraq, followed next by the Kerbal Space Program tutorials, which I know some of you also joined during that time. I was able to help a few of you out, which that really was important to me, to see the comments that a few of you left that said, I was trying to find a tutorial, I couldn't even get into orbit, and after watching your tutorial, I've gone to other planets, I've played the career mode, I'm getting a lot out of the game, and that's why I made the tutorial series, and I really enjoyed playing it. I still enjoy Kerbal Space Program for sure, and I will continue to post Kerbal Space Program as they update. Right now, I'm in the middle of a Hearts of Iron 4 Together for Victory Canada playthrough, where I'm waging war against the United States as a communist independent Canada, which is I can't guarantee victory, but I wanted to make it interesting. I wanted to say, you know what, let's just invade the United States. I didn't get a chance to do that as Iraq, so I'm changing up my play style. I'm still taking it fairly slow, explaining my thought process and why I'm doing what I'm doing, the decisions that I'm making, explaining those, and that's my style. Every YouTuber has to have a style that they gravitate to and that their audience expects. And for me personally, I believe my style is slow gameplay in which I go into depth of why I'm doing what I'm doing. It's not just screaming at it, laughing, and just, reacting to the video. I want to give you a peek of what's going on upstairs and why I chose to do some of the things I did. A few of you came on board during my summer car, which has had an update. There's roll cages, racing seats, much like this one, 4-point harnesses, the works. So once I get done with Communist Canada, I need to focus back on my summer car and do perhaps an updated review. Not a full-blown review, but sort of a feature update where I highlight the parts of the update that have been added, sort of embrace my summer car as a game that I feature on my channel prominently, because it does still interest me. I just haven't played it in a while. Working full-time at my job, when I come home, I have enough time to record an episode or two of something before I have to get ready for the next day. And 5 days a week, and my weekends are spent usually fine-tuning or deciding the game I want to play, or just playing on my own to decide, is this a good series that could work? Over the holidays, I got some Steam gift cards, so new games will probably be coming fairly soon. I'm not going to say, look for them in January, because I don't know how long I'm going to survive as Communist Canada invading the United States with only 12 divisions, but I'm looking forward to a game like Planet Coaster. I would love to bring Planet Coaster to the channel and explain why I designed the park the way I do. I think the audience would really like that. Maybe some LCPDFR, or not LCPDFR. That shows my age. Jeez. I played LCPDFR on my own, but SAPDFR, GTA 5 as a police officer, that kind of gameplay really sits well with me. I'm a big fan of Jeff Favignano and those guys over there. So maybe bring something like that to the channel. I haven't bought Grand Theft Auto 5 on PC because I already had it on console. I played through twice, and I've been waiting on like the perfect sale to get GTA 5 at least 75% off. It's been 50% off here and there, but I haven't pulled the trigger, pun intended, quite yet. So just getting the Oculus Touch, there are a lot of cool experiences like the lab and Bullet Train, and a few one-offs that would be good sort of demonstration videos. So if you're on the fence about how well it tracks, how well it feels, and how it may look, if you're on the fence, I would like to bring that to you and explain my review, my ideas, explain why I say the things I do, and give it an honest shake. That's one thing about this channel that I hope you have seen if you've been around a while is I hate clickbait. I hate false thumbnails. I hate the overhype that people put in the video. And I said it before, I think, but it doesn't matter to me. I mean, it matters, but I don't want to be featured, or I don't want to go viral or have a lot of views for the sheer fact that I misused a thumbnail or did not title a video correctly or just made crap. I want people, like for example, the Kerbal Space Program tutorial. I want people who are looking for a specific thing to find me and that specific thing. I don't want to put greatest game ever, ? And show a chest of a girl and then play Kerbal Space Program. That is not what people think of when they see something like that. And that was the old Wild West days of YouTube. YouTube is doing some interesting things with its algorithms. They say they're not, but are they? They can't really say. But as far as me as a creator, 2016 has been great. Unfortunately for the channels that I watch, the bigger channels that have been losing subscribers and have been affected by the unsubscribe bug, I don't believe it's affected me. I've seen positive growth and a constant growth. Slow and Steady is winning the race, and I believe people are sticking around because of how I run my channel. And I would rather have what I have now, a nice small channel that puts out honest content with comments that are amazing, constructive. You guys are leaving amazing comments that I see and I can respond to. And just let me know that you're here, and you all are great, awesome people. I haven't ran into the kill yourself and die, this video is absolutely terrible, you should quit your job, and all that, the hate that gets flung. I like what I have now. It's a good feeling to be supported, that people come and watch and subscribe and then leave comments. I really enjoy this. Even one comment said the intro needs work, and I know that, and I updated the intro. I want to make myself better, and I haven't felt like I've been attacked or I felt wrong or offended or this YouTuber, I'm going to lay hate. I haven't seen any of that. And thank all of you. If you left me a comment, I really do appreciate them. I haven't seen a bad one yet, aside from the spam links that, don't get shown. They're like, oh, check out my channel, or, oh, check out this Google link, and it's written in Russian. But I think I've rambled enough for this particular video. I just wanted to touch base and let you know that I do see what you're doing. I see the good vibes that you're sending. I see the views. I see the comments and the thumbs up. I really, really like those. Even the dislikes to show me that, there are things I could do better in the video. And I always want to improve. I want to constantly be getting better. I'm getting very comfortable in my routine, in how I produce the videos. I've got a flow going, and I think it's working well, and I think you all are enjoying it, and tuning in still, and I really, really appreciate that. So what's coming in the near future? More Canada communist gameplay, of course. I will play until we either get wiped out or we take the United States, and I'm deciding if the United States calls in Great Britain before we are able to take the United States and we are drug into the Allies' war, screw them, let them come to us. There's an ocean there. What are they going to do? Send a boat? Yeah, they're going to send landing craft. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But so I'll play that to its logical conclusion. I'm not going to say I'm going to play it until 1955 when we have the best tech in the world and we've conquered all of the Americas. Maybe. But if we get wrecked and our army gets wiped out and we have to capitulate, I'll chalk that up as a loss. See you later. We'll try again in the future on a future update and go from there. Oculus Touch videos, I want to continue bringing those because there are a lot of cool experiences that I'm finding on the Oculus Store and the Steam VR page that I think would be cool to show off for video. Also, my summer car updates will be on the channel eventually, whenever I get to that. I'm thinking what I'll do is I will make Monday, Wednesday, Friday series sort of like I was for American Truck and Fallout, sort of alternate them, so that if you've tuned in for Hearts of Iron, you're not going to be treated to Hearts of Iron for a month straight and then left out in the cold for months on end. Or if you tuned in for My Summer Car, you're not going to have to wait long to see My Summer Car again. If you tuned in for Kerbal Space Program, that one may be a little bit longer wait. And if you're tuning in for Oculus Touch, I promise to as long as I can get some good experiences out of it, I will continue to bring those hopefully weekly, because in my current setup, it is a pain to set up the Oculus Touch. I don't have a whole lot of room to move around, so I got to move some furniture and then get behind my computer, which is back up under my desk. It's not sitting on top of a desk nice and easy that I can reach around the ports. So I'll make good Oculus Touch videos as I can. And I just hope to continue being positive. I hope to continue putting out content that you can sit and watch or listen to or put in the background or go to sleep to for whatever you use my videos to do. I hope they continue to provide that for you. This is your content. I already get my enjoyment out of it by playing it. So when I put it out there, if you guys are getting something out of it too, great. If you use it to study with, fine. If you use it as a tutorial to see how to play a game, awesome. If you use it as, I'll just put on some headphones and zone out for a bit, that's awesome too. You consume the content as you do. I'm not going to stop you. But that is going to do it for me in this episode, ladies and gentlemen. Like, share, and subscribe if you are so bold. Thank you so much for tuning in and continuing to tune in. If you come back to back to back and watch all my stuff, even if it's not your cup of tea, I appreciate you at least tuning in to see what I have to say. And that means a lot to me. It really does. I see you out there. I know you're out there, and this isn't a bubble. There is no wall here in which I block off and say I'm just going to throw it out there and let it be. So I appreciate that. I really do. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you in an update video. 300 subs? Let's do it. Take care.